Video, I will show you the best practices to launch and manage a successful organizational change management champions network. What are change champions networks? And why is it important for you to know the real definition of a change champion network? A change champion network is a structured group of employees and sometimes managers who act as advocates, role models, and communicators during change initiatives. A lot of times, when an organizational change project is running into resistance, we look to champions to help us mitigate such levels of resistance within their organizations. Whenever you hear somebody say change network or change agent network or transformation champions program, it's really all the same thing, champion network. Something else to note is this: change champions, they provide feedback, they encourage adoption, and they help, as I mentioned, they help mitigate resistance by being the voice of change within their respective departments. In general, organizations use a change champions network to accelerate transformation, increase employee engagement, and ensure lasting adoption results. I often get questions from clients that I provide organizational change management consulting services to, and they normally say, "Hey, Obi, why does the change champion network really matter?" I get that question a lot of times. And here's what I normally say to my clients: a change champion network is absolutely important because it directly impacts transformation success by one, improving adoption. Employees are more likely to embrace change when their colleagues are advocating for that change. Two, increasing engagement is another important factor that I tell my clients. Champions create ownership and involvement across departments and within their departments. Something else I tell my clients is a change champion network is very important because it helps to boost ROI. A successful change program reduces redoing activities because you run into resistance. A lot of times, as I mentioned earlier, programs that are not effectively rolled out, they often run into resistance. And so by having a successful change champion network, you reduce that resistance and that reworking activities that are a result of running into resistance. Number four that I normally tell my clients is an effective champion network helps to reduce risk. So early feedback from champions, they help us, the change practitioners and leadership, they help us identify issues before they escalate. In short, the benefits of a change champion network includes stronger adoption, faster adoption, and long-term sustainability of the new behavior. Something else is this. As you can see on my screen, what we are looking at here is a very simple change champion network table. But before I go into a little bit more detail here, just want to emphasize that a change champions network is really one of the most effective ways to embed change within an organization. And I know I am reinforcing things that are already said, but this is important because the best practices for launching and managing a change Champion network involves selecting the right people, training them effectively, keeping communications open, and recognizing their contributions. So ask yourself this question: what is the fastest way to launch and manage an effective champion network without wasting hours? Watch the next video for the step-by-step guide on how to launch and manage an effective champion network without wasting time. See you there.